Hello, and welcome back to this week's episode of the WHAMcast, brought to you by myself, Lou Cooper, and Joelle Choppy Madeline.
Thanks, Louis. This week at Millburn, not much has happened, but the Christmas shop is now open, and it's now open for orders from the 22nd of November until the 28th of November, and that's on a Google site. And I've looked at some of the things, and they're quite nice, don't you think, Louis?
Oh, I definitely agree. There's some real finds out there.
Yeah, the tech department stuff is quite good, and also the Young Enterprise stuff is really well done too. And also, the Mafia would like to say that the Christmas hamper squares are now going to be for sale during lunchtime and break time in the social area, and it's £1 a square.
So if you're looking for details on the Christmas shop, just finally, it's a website associated with the school. Now, today's episode, we have two special guests, Millburn Academy's head girls, Lucia Savage and Erin Jones.
Hello. Thank you for having us.
Oh, no problem. So, how does it feel to be the first guests on the WHAMcast?
Privileged.
Very. It's exciting times.
So, tell us about yourself. Just give us a wee bit of background information, what you do,
So this year we're head girls. But sort of in our free time, I'm into drama.
Mhm.
Emma? Her name's Erin. Come on now.
And Emma's into squash.
Yeah, I'm into playing sports.
So, how was the application process for becoming head girls? Like, how did the whole thing come about? Was it
Well-
lengthy? Would it take a long time?
We had to send the videos in.
Okay, so was that like a video recorded of yourself? And
Yeah. All
had
the
like
prefects
a-
had to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like about a 3-5 minute video, and we just sort of had to try and sell ourselves the best we could.
Yeah.
And then I think it got picked from there. But it was
Mhm.
quite a long process.
Yeah, I think everyone remembers Andrew Leithwaite's, what's it, Mask on...
I never
Or-
actually
Mask
saw that
on
one.
Trash
Mask on
Gone,
Trash
it's
Gone.
so
It's a
funny.
very good video.
I
You can
never
actually
saw
watch
it.
it. I think it's public on YouTube, so
Is it?
if you want to watch it, go ahead
Well,
and
I
feel
don't
free.
know how I felt about filming myself.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
no.
so
I had to do it
awkward.
like 3 times. I kept making mistakes.
so now that you're in the Oval Office being head girls, what's your kind of plans for this year? Like, what's kind of goals you want to achieve? And
So this year already, we've already done a fundraiser for Afghanistan and the refugees. So we've collected donations of clothes and everything. So we're hoping to get that like packaged up and sent away next month in December. But in terms of COVID, it's really difficult
Yeah.
to plan things.
There's a lot of limitations due to the restrictions. So you can't have big gatherings in the hall, which
It's quite sad because we
Yeah.
wanted a Christmas
Yeah.
dance, but obviously
it's
that's the
obviously,
rules,
Mhm.
it's
isn't
obviously
it?
damaging, for experiences like Christmas dances.
Yeah.
Or,
Definitely.
But you guys did have a good idea with the car wash, actually. I was looking at some of the pictures, and that seemed to be quite a good idea.
Yeah, that was good fun.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it was fun. Everyone
And
got
it
some
raised quite
music
good
on.
money.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
actually raised a lot.
Yeah, although I was so scared that I was going to scratch one of the cars.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, I remember Mr. Crawshaw gave me a warning. It was like, oh yeah, tell the people who are running the car wash if they drop a sponge to not use that sponge because you didn't want to get any scratches on the cars.
I know.
Yeah, it was like 20 odd cars as well. It was
Mhm.
quite.
I remember my
Good to
first
know.
one was Mr. Kroll's, and I was like, I better do this well.
Yeah, actually. But yeah, it was good fun as well.
Yeah.
and would you maybe feel that because you're two head girls, do you feel that there's maybe kind of added pressure on the two of you, seeing as it's not the stereotypical roles of having a head boy and a head girl, but rather there's two head girls leading the line this year?
I think there's pressure anyway for
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
whoever gets it, but we're doing our best trying to get things
yeah.
done. It is difficult with COVID, but hopefully we're doing okay.
I know.
I mean, from what we've seen so far, you've done a pretty good job. But
Yeah.
would you say that you felt maybe any backlash or discrimination as a
I
result
mean, I
of
feel like we've been supported quite well.
Yeah,
Mhm.
a
And
lot by
especially
the
from, like,
teachers
senior
and-
management.
Yeah, definitely.
They're really supportive. But I mean, everyone's got their opinion and they're entitled to it, so
Totally, yeah.
it's just is what is, I suppose.
Yeah.
That it is.
So I know you guys knew each other quite well before you were made head girls. Do you think that helps, like you as the two?
Definitely.
Me and I go way back. No, definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice having like a friendship because then
Mm-hmm.
there's
There's-
not any like arguments or like really
Yeah.
any controversy between us, which is good.
So have you had any arguments then?
We actually
No,
have
we actually
it.
agree on
It's
Really?
just so it's like lighthearted.
Yeah.
Well, some of the time, not like
The honeymoon period for head girls.
Yeah, yeah.
exactly. Next
We'll wait
thing
until
you
they're
know.
next on the
we work well
podcast.
together,
Yeah,
definitely.
exactly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So what do you have
We
any?
balance each other out.
Yeah.
So do you guys have any plans for the future for until the end of next year?
It is quite difficult because obviously we're approaching, well, we're in winter, we're approaching the Christmas period, and the guidance with COVID and lockdowns is
Yeah.
it's difficult to sort of determine what's going to be happening. So hopefully we can do something fun for the S6s.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
At the start of next year, that we're not doing a Burns supper or anything like
Yeah.
that, which is quite sad.
And do you maybe want to think of continuation plans to kind of help the head girls or head boys or head prefects who come in next year? Do you think that maybe your kind of role with them can be more important after you've been through such a difficult year?
I think we could probably give them pointers and like just help them. And
Yeah, because
give them
Mhm.
advice, but
our biggest struggle was trying to think of ways to fundraise that were either socially distanced, outside, we're going to make money. It was quite difficult. We got lucky with the car wash because
Yeah.
that sort of worked out well. But all the things
But-
normally that would be done
yeah,
Mhm.
couldn't work this year.
because you can't share anything.
Yeah.
You can't have mass gatherings inside.
No,
Mhm.
like even the Christmas fair that was supposed to be happening has been cancelled.
Mm-hmm.
So it is a shame.
Yeah, I'm personally disappointed that there's no bake sales anymore.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Think
I'm
that-
not a fan of Christmas cake though.
Are you not? But still, any bake sales really
Oh,
good.
mince pies.
What's the best part
I
of a
love
Christmas
mince
dinner?
pies. Sorry.
I
Oh,
re-
it's the
Pigs and blankets.
No, you're gonna hate me. It's the
Cranberry sauce.
No, I was gonna say broccoli, but I'm like, people are gonna judge me.
You
So
love broccoli.
I'm just gonna say it's the pigs and blankets. But
Pigs and blankets
it actually
are really
is the
good.
broccoli,
Do they
but
have
people are gonna
Yorkshire
judge me, so-
puddings?
No, you don't.
No, we should get a petition to get Yorkshire
We
puddings.
actually
Yeah.
should. Yorkshire puddings.
That's our
is
plans
there.
for
Sound
So
off below.
our next few weeks, our plan is to get Yorkshire puddings in the Christmas dinner.
Yorkshire puddings. Love it.
But people who don't have gravy on the Christmas dinner,
I'm concerned.
Oh yeah, no, gravy is a
tomato
must.
sauce on a Christmas
No,
dinner.
no, Erin, I know
That's
you love
jail
your
time, that
tomato
is jail
sauce.
time.
I know you love your tomato sauce, but not on a Christmas dinner.
That is
With
a
gravy as
criminal
well,
offence to
obviously.
have tomato ketchup with a Christmas dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Swiftly moving on.
Swiftly, definitely.
Yeah.
So I think that's most of our questions for you this week. But just to kind of round it off, like, say you were left in a desert island by yourself, what would be the one thing you'd have that you'd take with you? You say
Mhm.
Yorkshire pudding.
That's a difficult one. That's put me on the spot a bit. What would I take? Probably.
You are flustered, aren't you? There, you can.
I can't think.
Probably-
Tomato sauce.
Tomato sauce.
Fair enough. So
What about you, Lucia?
Oh, I was hoping I dodged that one.
Nope.
It's difficult, isn't it?
It is actually-
It
you
is.
put-
Yeah.
yeah.
You put on the spot.
What about something
Really
like your
hard.
phone? I guess you're on a desert island. You don't
well,
get
like
cell
think about
service.
okay then let me like because like how Aaron's gone with the
Define desert island.
with like tomato ketchup.
Well,
like,
is there
like-
water in the desert island?
It's an island.
No,
There's
like-
water around
so like
it.
think of
We
like,
can't define desert island.
Yeah, well, you can desalinate it or whatever.
so
Desalination.
a simple process everyone understands. So think then, okay, like what item of food would you have to like, be the only thing you eat for the rest of your life? So for Aaron, it's tomato ketchup.
Mm-hmm.
You
Highly
Lucia?
nutritious.
Ooh, I'm gonna go for Angel Delight, which I feel like it's quite random.
It is, but and it's
I
also
haven't
quite.
had that in ages.
Oh, it's
Mhm.
so
I
good,
haven't
isn't
had
it?
it
I've not had it
ages,
in a
yeah.
while, but I
I
just feel like that
wasn't a
makes
fan.
sense. Oh wait,
Really?
HB sauce, brown sauce. If you're doing ketchup.
No,
oh,
No, not HB sauce.
that is
So,
my favourite.
After the head girls saying they've had no arguments before, we've now sparked their first controversy of HP sauce versus ketchup.
It appears the honeymoon period is officially over.
It is over. But thank you for having us.
No problem.
Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for coming on and asking all our questions. And we'll hopefully maybe have you back on later towards the end of the year. And
Mhm.
if-
Fingers crossed.
uh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed you guys haven't had too many arguments.
you know, we
If we're still friends.
yeah, we might actually have two podcasts, one with Lucia, one with
Oh
Aaron.
yeah.
But no, that's perfect. Thank you very much, guys.
Yeah.
And we will hopefully see you all again very soon.
Definitely.
So just before we wrap up for this week, we'd like to introduce the newest section, which we hope to start next week of Wham, which is the WHAMcast Woes, where we want you to email in any queries or worries you have about, could be life in general, could be school, could be dealing with a subject, could be dealing with a problem, and me and Joelle are going to do our best to try and handle it. We hope to get as many sessions as possible and handle them all on a regular basis, hopefully each week.
Mm-hmm. As a reminder, our email is whamcastpodcast@gmail.com, and we've actually received a good couple of emails, which we'll look at in our next segment of Whamcast Woes.
Thank you very much for joining us today, and we'll see you all next week. Thank you.
Thank you.